Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Did you know that the Ingham's channel is on its last legs because despite the recent resurgence, shall we say, of the views and things like that, it's only temporary, Chris, unfortunately. Titles such as this is not going to do it. Drastic changes to our kitchen. Okay, with a picture of Sarah looking mildly shocked. Well, not even shocked, just I don't know. I don't know what that look is supposed to be, but it's Sarah and the words "oh my" attached to it. I'm just thinking that your target audience, kids, are not going to be interested in that. The other side of things is the adults. Surely the adults aren't even bothered about that either. I have to say that, well, I have to congratulate you actually, and say well done, because these days you more rarely put your kids on the thumbnails, which is good. It's a good thing. It's a good step in the right direction. However, I don't think Sarah quite got it. I'm sorry, Sarah. She's an older mother. Nothing wrong with that. But she is targeting teens and kids, and it's just, she doesn't have the X factor, shall we say, that kids are looking for, right? Finally, the merch you always wanted but were too afraid to ask. The Hell No range has come to the Raccoon. Get your Hell No in a nod to Chris's indiscretions. You can also have your very own NDA with our NDA Inside range in a variety of t-shirts and merch and hoodies and all sorts. Get it today before it sells out. Click on the link below.
Good morning everyone, welcome to today's vlog. I hope you're all having a wonderful day, whatever you may be getting up to. I've got a midwife appointment this afternoon. Well, it's early, it's in about an hour I think. I've got just over an hour.
Bloody hell, that's schooling. that's film set, school set, whatever it was that happened yesterday. It didn't last very long, did it? Like a day? Is that the extent of the amount that you could possibly do one day of education? I'm not doing any more of that, you know. God, they're not making me do that. I mean, trolling is one thing, and helping my kids is one thing, but I can't do it every day. Surely not.
It feels so good to not have to sneak around and like stress about what we're doing because I need to sneak out for an appointment that might take a while and blah blah blah. I'm sure.
Okay, who exactly are you sneaking around from exactly? Because as far as I'm aware, ever since you've been back, Chris obviously knows, and the kids knew that you were pregnant. So who are you sneaking around from? Us? The paparazzi? You think people are following you around, and the nurses at the hospital are going to report to the papers, aren't they, Sarah? You know, Princess DeLong of Seacroft is having another child. The sixth-born heir to the throne at Ingham Manor.
This appointment actually won't take a while. When I did my booking in, I was like to Chris, I totally forgot like it takes like a couple of hours, and it did take a couple of hours. And I said to Chris, don't even bother coming, I'll be like 15 minutes, and I was gone like 2 hours, and that was a bit stressful. Just because I was like not expecting it to take so long. Anyway, today's just my I'm 17 weeks this week, but this will be my 16-week appointment. And yeah, it's really cool. Do you still listen to baby's heartbeat at appointments like this? I can't actually remember. I know a couple of things have changed since having Mila. She told me that measurements they take of your bump are now done on a chart online rather than charted in your book, I think she said. Something like that anyway. So I've got that later on. I've got a few jobs I want to do in the house today. I really want to make Mila a puzzle. It's really hard to explain. Probably going to sound rubbish. It's probably going to sound totally rubbish. But I bought some felt and I want to cut the felt out into different shapes and maybe colours and then stick them with sticky dots, blah, blah. I want to make her a jigsaw basically.
I'm going to make a wild suggestion, Sarah. You know your absolute love of making things for your children to, to educate themselves. Absolutely every single day it's, I'm going to make this. I want to draw this, I want to print this out, and I'm going to laminate it, and I'm going to do this and that and the other. Do you remember, and this is going to take you aback a little bit, Sarah, do you remember the copious amounts of educational material that you made for Jace, when he was going through the same thing not too long ago? Do you remember all that stuff? Yeah, including the 10-legged spider. Those ones. Why not use them for Mila? Am I thinking too deeply into this? I mean, surely to goodness, if you've gone to the trouble of making so much stuff for one shot, just use it for the next one. You don't need to make something new for every situation, because that takes away from the time that Mila then has to educate. You see what I'm saying, Sarah?
And I'd quite like to make one as well for Jace with colours, but different shades of colours. So obviously he knows his colours, but I'd quite like medium green, dark green, light green, medium blue, light blue, dark blue, blah, blah, blah. So I'd like to do that a bit later on. We've also got a snack cupboard in this house. It's so bad. Like, you've never... If you're one of these people where your cupboards are like pristine and all of the labels are facing the right way and all of the beans are like that way and all of the tomato sauce is that way if you keep it in the cupboard and not the fridge. We keep it in the fridge, by the way. Then do not watch today's vlog. I'm only joking. It will only be a small section. Basically, we've got a snack cupboard. It's just those two there. And I need to move them because, number one, I need to clean them out. They're such a mess because I have lazy children. I'm only joking. I know everything I say gets taken literally. But I have children that literally go in that snack cupboard. They will take out a snack and put the empty packet back in the cupboard. It's like mine and Chris's biggest gripe with the girls, isn't it? They'll get some crisps out of a multi-pack. The multi-pack's now empty, but they'll still put the empty pack back in the cupboard.
How is it that we have 50?
Sounds a nightmare, Sarah. Sounds an absolute nightmare. I'm still coming to terms with the fact that you even have a snack cupboard in the first place. I mean, don't give... Is it just me, right? Because I was brought up at a time where you wouldn't necessarily just allow your children to walk up to a cupboard and give, or allow them to take their own snacks. It's just weird to me, but don't give them easy access, that's all.
Hairbrushes in this house, but
no hairbrushes, I know.
Like,
I know.
one of them is gone.
I used a broken one this morning. Another gripe. We can never find hairbrushes in this house. We've got like 50. I don't know where they all go.
Well, Sarah, I've heard some excuses in my time. I've heard some excuses, but there you go, everybody. Now you know why none of them ever have brushed hair, is because Sarah says that they are all going missing. They're like socks. They just go into the sock hole in the universe. In this case, the hairbrushes.
Anyway, that cupboard needs sorting out for that reason. And I also need to do a cupboard change around. So it cannot stay there. Mila and the amount of times I have to say to Mila and Jace, get out of the snack cupboard during a day is insane. How many times do I tell them there's with that cupboard? It's not even funny.
I'm curious about something now. I hear Esme weighing in on the whole. It's not even funny that the kids are, they help themselves. But if I remember rightly, it was your eldest children who were enabling Jace when he was younger to actually go into the snack cupboard and get stuff. This is how things get learnt. It's learnt behaviour, okay? Because you don't tell them no, ever. This is what we've been telling you for years, since Jace was very young, that snack cupboard is in a very accessible place, and now you've come to realise that it is, just because Mila is also involved in this.
You look like a princess. Look at that smile. Oh, our gender reveal went up as well. It's going up tonight, so I'm really excited about that. I'll be able to vlog our reactions to your reactions.
Okay, I've listened to that twice now, and it's made less sense than the first time it did. Your gender reveal is going up tonight. You'll be able to vlog your reactions to our reactions. Is that what you're saying? You're going to react to my reaction? The iFam's reactions? Whose reactions are you vlogging the reactions to the reactions of? Don't get it.
Which is cool. So anyway, I need to change the snack cupboard. I'm going to show you guys it. Prepare yourself, because this is bad. I'm surprised.
Are you really showing it? Are you actually prepared to show it?
It's just life, isn't it?
Embarrassing.
I don't care. Are you ready for this, guys? Ta-da! Ta-da!
Ew. Who else's snack cupboard looks like that all the time?
Nobody's snack cupboard looks like that.
We organise it.
And don't
like an hour organising it. And
you liar! You liar! You put in empty packets when you've eaten something. I can guarantee there's empty packets in here. That's actually got something. Look, like this. You see? That's probably been in there. You know, like this. Yeah, another one there. Look, all gone. I don't eat these things. I do not. That's got one in. Anyway, this is the situation of the cupboard. It's horrendous. It's the biggest mess. There's probably... I thought you'd be smiling coming round here. No. So what I want to do is move this. We're going to change this to like cups cupboard or something that Mila's definitely not interested in. Huh? Pardon? You need help?
Mummy, I can't find a hairbrush.
No, I can't.
I need a hairbrush!
See, I don't get it, Sarah. I really don't get it. I mean, all of a sudden, even your child is moaning about needing a hairbrush and not having a hairbrush. How come in the space of one vlog that you've mentioned the hairbrush twice to different people? It's like you've discussed what's going to be discussed on the vlog, and you needed that to be put in by your child. It's weird, Sarah. This isn't real life. Come on.
You want a little snack?
You bought one, didn't you?
I got them all in the sailors. Yes, sweetheart. Oh, you cheeky boy. Your hair's not been done. Oh, yeah. You forget it. I did Isla's hair. I plaited it for her.
Yes, where did you put it?
And Mila had it. I don't know. Oh, I've not even brushed my own hair. Are you ready? I'm ready. Are you ready? Okay. What do you say? Are you ready? Yeah, go grab one. What do you say?
There is genuine disbelief on my face right now. You've literally spent the last 5 minutes talking about how the snack cupboard is too accessible. You're going to move it from the two youngest so that they cannot reach it anymore. And whilst this is happening, your youngest walks up to the snack cupboard, grabs a snack, takes it to you, asks you to open it, you open it for her and give it back to her. There was at no point there did it cross your mind to say, no, Mila, we're not having a snack right now. The other thing is, it absolutely blows my mind that you would even allow not even 2-year-old to walk up to a cupboard, grab a cake. This isn't just a snack, it's an actual cake, and just eat it as a random snack during the day. It's just absolutely blows my mind that is even possibly a thing. I'm sorry. An apple, maybe. Something a little bit more nutritional, possibly. I just me. I mean, no, anybody?
Say thank you. You're welcome. You see, guys, it's just too conveniently placed for little hands. Oh.
No. Just don't. I'm sorry, Sarah, but you cannot just sit there and say it's too conveniently placed for little hands to reach whilst watching them walk up to the cupboard and grab a snack and walk away with it. You can't say that, because if you are either not happy with the thing happening, in which case you say, excuse me, you don't take those snacks, they're not for you. You don't take them, I give them to you, okay? Or you do what you're doing and say, no, it's fine. Just leave the snack cupboard as it is. It's fine. But you cannot complain about it and then just allow it to happen anyway. These children are 2 and 4, right? I'm just saying that it's not normal behaviour. Just to clarify, I meant it's not normal behaviour to allow children that young to do what they're doing. Nothing wrong with the kids' behaviour at all.
So basically, when I finish with my midwife appointment, I'd quite like to nip to Home Bargains or the Range, or not the Range because we went there yesterday, B&M, somewhere, maybe even Tesco. I need to go to Tesco anyway. I need to pick up some sweet corn and some barbecue sauce for dinners. So I just want some boxes so that I can organise the snacks better.
Oh, I know. I've got it. Everybody listen. It's going to be the return of the infamous snack control boxes. Who remembers the snack control boxes? Come on, shout out for the snack control boxes.
But basically what I'm planning on doing is just putting all the girls' snack allowance for the day into these boxes, just so that they're not eating for the sake of it. I'll be able to put like 2 or 3 pieces of fruit in there, biscuits, some crisps, a yogurt, and then whenever the girls want a snack or they feel like they're hungry, they can go to their snack control basket and
Don't worry for the name now. Snack control box.
Snack control box.
That's what you call it.
And then change the cupboards because I'm going to put them up there where no little hands can reach and get them. How would you like your hair today?
A big long ponytail.
Ponytail?
Yeah.
Okay, turn around.
But not one that goes on, just one that goes down my neck.
Do you want one up here on your head, up here, or down here? Up or down?
Wrong down.
Down here?
Yeah, wrong.
Okay.
Down. Just wrong, Nana.
Okay. Also, I'm just going to say, seeing as though I've just sorted out Jace's hair, you really are wasting your time when you're telling me to cut his hair and that he looks like a GIRL. You're wasting your time. I'm not cutting his hair. And I don't care if your opinion is that it looks like a GIRL. It's extremely offensive. And luckily, he's only young right now. But you people that think it's acceptable to say things like that are completely wrong. You would never, ever degrade a girl for having short hair and start telling her she looks like a boy.
So why did you feel it necessary to spell out the words of girl and not boy? Is it because boy is too hard for you to spell? I'm sorry, Sarah, you walked into that.
So it's completely wrong. Whether your opinion is what you think, whether you agree with it or not, whether you do it with your child or not, stop thinking it's okay to tell strangers online how to change their child's appearance. It's so wrong.
Okay, Sarah, I'm going to give you a piece of advice, okay? Take it as you will, but you'll probably leave it. But either way, when First up, I do not agree with people saying things about the kids, obviously. It's not nice, is it, Sarah? However, if you choose to put your children on the internet, which is a choice of yours, the parent, the one that loves him, the one that cares about him, the one that would do anything to protect him, if you choose to put him on the internet for the world to see, the world indeed to critique, that is what you're doing every single day. You are intentionally putting him in front of these people who have these opinions, and they're not always nice opinions. Now, what do you do as a parent when that happens? What do you do? Most parents, and I guarantee this, most parents would take their child off and out of that firing line. However, the narcissistic parents, like you just say F to that. I'm going to intensify the amount that I put him in front of the audience.
My opinion right now, I'd love for Jace to get his hair cut. I'd love it. I think he'd suit a little boy, shorter but still long, not long like it is, but like a style, more of a style. I'd love for him to do that. He won't, he doesn't want to. And whenever I ask him, whenever I mention let's go do it, whenever I say we won't get too much taken off, he does not want to. He doesn't want to cut his hair.
Now, I can't speak for Jace, obviously, but there's one or two reasons why this may be an issue. Because if I remember rightly, didn't his sisters kind of put the fear of God into him with regards to his hair being cut? Wasn't that a thing? I may be misremembering a little bit, but I seem to think that that was a thing that actually happened. And that may be one reason why he doesn't want to have his hair cut, because he's afraid of it. He doesn't know what a haircut is like. He doesn't know what it feels like. He's never had his hair cut. So it's not necessarily a personal preference from him. It's just maybe a fear thing going on. Work on that, possibly, Sarah.
And I'm certainly not going to cut my child's hair because a stranger on the internet thinks I should.
No, you are quite correct. You shouldn't do that, Sarah. However, one might also attribute the same behaviour to things like, schooling, trolling, using your kids to troll, using your kids to hate, and things like that. You do use your children for an awful lot just to get at people online. So I don't think you have many legs to stand on that one.
So he'll cut his hair when Jace is ready to cut his hair, and I'm sure that day will come, and if it doesn't, it doesn't. But I'm sure it will. But right now, Jace, come here. In fact, you know what? He's stopped. I used to tie it up in a man bun. He doesn't like man buns anymore because his hair doesn't look long when it's in a man bun. He likes it in a ponytail, don't you, Jace?
Yeah.
What's your favourite hair? What is your favourite hairstyle?
Long ponytail.
A long ponytail. So that's how it's staying, because it's Jace. He's an individual. He's not born to fit in with everyone else. He's not a sheep who needs to be exactly the same as every other little boy. He's an individual, and I'm keeping him that way. Because that's the best way to be, isn't it, Jace?
Yeah.
True to yourself. Yeah. You want long hair? You get long hair. Yeah. Rant over. Right.
Do you know what the saddest thing about that whole thing was? It's not whether or not a stranger on the internet wants him to get long hair. Because you know what, Sarah? He doesn't see that. He does not see that people online are telling him to get long hair. Or short hair, even. He does not read these comments, right? Fortunately, he's not old enough to be able to read, he's not educationally good enough to read the comments just yet. I'm sure when he's old enough, you'll show it to him. Anyway, the point is, he is not able to see these comments that other people are seeing. It does not affect him in any way, shape, or form whatsoever. It affects you, though, doesn't it, Sarah? However, when you are sat there ranting away about his hair, ranting, and he is just sat right there listening to you. You don't think he's listening to you. Of course he's listening to you. You're talking about his hair, and he's clearly upset. And then you ask him, Jace, do you want long hair? Do not ask your kids to confirm or deny anything to strangers on the internet. Don't do it. Don't ever do it, because it means F all, right? It's not fair on the child, and it's not fair on anybody. So stop doing that. Now, I think you're just a disgusting human being, Sarah, because you clearly don't care about your children. What mother would ever go on some sort of rampage, which he knows it's about him, and he sat right? Why would you do that? Just blows my mind just how stupid you actually are.
Just got everything out the fridge and he's upstairs hoovering.
Mila's so funny. She's always like a minute ago I sat on the sofa and she said, come on. And she got mad and she was like, come on, pull me off the sofa. And I was like, Mila, chill out. Or when I pretend to fall.
She's a little woman.
And cry. Wait, watch when I pretend to fall and cry. Mila. Oh no. Okay.
Oh, she's asking if she's okay. Oh, blooming duck. Is Isla hurt?
Yeah.
Oh no.
I've got to say, this segment infuriated me, intentionally making your toddler think that another child is hurt just to get her reaction. And not just get her reaction, but capture her reaction on film and upload it to YouTube. It's just sick, in my opinion. I was almost screaming at the TV, telling them to stop. It's just cruel. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching this. I hope you have a lovely day. Please remember to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're new. Some of you are still not subscribed yet. Please do so. Until next time, take care and have a lovely day. Bye bye.